I still remember the day my son told me he wanted to become a doctor. He was sitting at the small kitchen table, the same table where I had once fed him cereal before school and later helped him practice spelling words. He was 22 then, tall, serious, already carrying himself like someone important. I was standing at the stove, stirring lentils, listening half absent-mindedly until he said the words that changed the next 10 years of my life. "Mom," he said, clearing his throat, "I got accepted into medical school." I turned around so fast I nearly spilled the pot. My heart swelled with pride so strong it almost hurt. A doctor, my son, the first in our family. "Oh my God," I whispered, walking toward him. "That's amazing. I knew you could do it." He smiled, but it was tight, nervous. Then came the second sentence. "There's just one problem," he said. "The tuition is very expensive." I already knew what he was going to ask. I felt it in my bones. And yet, when he finally said, "I don't think I can do it without your help," I didn't hesitate. I should have, but I didn't. After my husband died, it was just the two of us. I worked 2 jobs for years, cleaning offices in the morning and sewing at home in the evenings. I skipped vacations, new clothes, even dental work. Every spare dollar went into savings, not for myself, but for him. So when medical school came into the picture, I did what I had always done. I sacrificed. We sat together at the table, papers spread everywhere, tuition, books, housing, lab fees, exam fees, numbers stacked on numbers until my head spun. "It's okay," I told him, forcing a smile. "We'll figure it out." We. Always we. I emptied my savings account. I sold my late husband's watch. I took out a small loan against my house. Every semester, I wired the money myself. Sometimes I went to bed hungry so I wouldn't have to tell him no when he called saying he needed another book, another course, another fee that they forgot to mention. "Just this once, Mom," he'd say. And I believed him. Medical school was hard on him, or at least that's what he told me. He was always busy, always exhausted, always stressed. I learned not to call too often. When I did, the conversations were short. "I can't talk now, Mom. I have exams. I'll call you later." Later rarely came. Still, I followed his life from a distance. I framed his acceptance letter. I kept every photo he sent, even the blurry ones. I bragged about him to neighbors, co-workers, strangers at the grocery store. "My son is going to be a doctor," I'd say, chest puffed with pride. They'd smile and say, "You must be so proud." I was, even when my hands ached from extra work, even when my back hurt from cleaning floors, even when my bank balance scared me. Because one day, I told myself, it would all be worth it. 4 years later, he called me with excitement in his voice. "Mom," he said, "I'm graduating." I sat down so fast I had to grip the chair. "Oh, when is it?" I asked. "In June," he replied. "It's a big ceremony, white coats, caps, everything." Tears filled my eyes. I pictured myself sitting in the audience, clapping until my hands hurt, watching him walk across the stage. I imagined taking photos, hugging him, maybe even hearing my name when he thanked his family. "I'll start saving for the trip immediately," I said. "Just send me the details." There was a pause. "I will," he said. "Soon." Weeks passed. No details. I didn't push. I didn't want to distract him. Graduation was important. I told myself he was busy. Then, one afternoon, my neighbor knocked on my door. "Congratulations," she said brightly. "For what?" I asked, confused. "Your son," she said. "I saw the pictures online. He looks so handsome in his gown." My heart stopped. "What pictures?" I asked slowly. She pulled out her phone, smiling, scrolling. "These ones, the graduation ceremony. His wife posted them." His wife. I didn't even know she was attending. I took the phone with trembling hands. There he was, on a stage, in his cap and gown, smiling, surrounded by her parents, her siblings, her cousins. Everyone was there, except me. I don't remember sitting down, but suddenly I was on the couch, the phone heavy in my lap. The ceremony had already happened, without me. No call, no invitation, no explanation. I scrolled through photo after photo, each one cutting deeper than the last. Group photos, celebratory dinners, toasts, champagne. In one photo, he was hugging his father-in-law, smiling wider than I had seen in years. My hands shook. I called him. He didn't answer. I called again. Nothing. Finally, hours later, my phone rang. "Mom," he said, cautiously. "Why didn't you tell me?" I asked, my voice barely steady. "Why wasn't I invited to your graduation?" There was silence, then a sigh. "It was complicated," he said. "Complicated how?" "Well, there were limited seats, and Lena's family had already planned everything. It was easier." Easier. I swallowed hard. Easier than inviting your mother? He sounded annoyed now. "Mom, please don't make this about you." "About me?" "I paid for your education," I said quietly. "Every semester, every book, every exam." "I know," he snapped, "and I'm grateful, but that doesn't mean you get to control everything." "Control?" I laughed softly, a broken sound. "I didn't want control," I said. "I wanted to be there." He didn't reply. 2 weeks later, he called again. This time, his voice was cheerful, casual, like nothing had happened. "Mom," he said, "I need a favor." Of course you do, I thought. "There's a certification exam. It's expensive, and with the move and everything." I closed my eyes. "How much?" I asked quickly. $2,000. I'll pay you back once I start my residency." Residency. Another promise. I looked around my small living room, the peeling paint, the old furniture, the house that still carried my husband's absence like a shadow, and suddenly something inside me snapped. "No," I said. "What?" he asked. I said no. There was a sharp inhale on the other end. "What do you mean, no?" "I mean," I replied calmly, "I won't be sending any more money." Silence. Then anger. "You're punishing me," he accused, "because of the graduation?" "No," I said. "I'm protecting myself." "You're being selfish," he said, "after everything I've done." I almost laughed. "Everything you've done?" I repeated. "I worked myself to exhaustion so you could stand on that stage, and you couldn't even save me a seat." He hung up on me. That night, I didn't cry. Instead, I sat at my kitchen table with a calculator and my bank statements. I added everything up. Tuition, housing, books, living expenses. The number at the bottom made my chest tighten. Over $180,000. My entire future. Gone. And I hadn't even been invited to clap. The next morning, I did something I had never done before. I put myself first. I went to the bank and closed the account he had access to. I met with a financial advisor. I rewrote my will. When he found out, he was furious. "You're cutting me off," he shouted. "I'm setting boundaries," I replied. "You're my mother." "Yes, not your bank." He told me I would regret it, that I would be alone, that no one would take care of me when I was old. I listened quietly. Then I said, "I was alone at your graduation." And I hung up. It has been 3 years now. He is a doctor. He has a big house. He has a life that no longer includes me. And I'm okay. I take walks. I read books. I sleep peacefully. Sometimes I look at the framed acceptance letter on my wall and feel a familiar ache. but I no longer confuse sacrifice with love. I learned the hardest lesson of my life far too late, but I learned it. Being a mother does not mean erasing yourself, and love that demands silence, money, and invisibility is not love.